How are we all doing? Hope everyone's keeping well out there. So we're going to have a look at this television here tonight. This is a Thorn TX9 badged as a DER. Now DER stands for Domestic Electrical Rentals. And it proclaims on the back of this television that it is the property of Domestic Electrical Rentals. But somehow along the way it managed to find its way to Ireland. So how quite it did that, I don't know. Might have been an ex-rental disposal sale and they never took the sticker off the back, or it might have fallen into the boot with someone's car coming back to Ireland. We'll never know. She's not going to give up our secrets. But as I say, it's a Thorn TX9 chassis and we're going to have a look at it and see if it goes. I'm not going to muck about. I'm going to plug it in. It was wet, but it's had a couple of weeks here to dry out in the workshop, and it should be good to go. So I'm going to plug it in and see what happens, and it'll do one or two things, as we know. It'll either work or it won't. And it even has a nice MK plug on it, so it couldn't fall out with it. It's quite grubby. It was obviously in a shed or what have you, but like the little red LED is on, so I'll bring the camera in so we can have a good look at this and watch what's going on here. So you can see it's a non-remote control version. 8 channels, UHF only of course, because it was a UK set, 625 line only. So a little mark on the faceplate of the tube. Anyway, we have a standby light on, so we're gonna go for gold here. And we're on. Well, that's a good start. I would not fall out with that. I have another TX, well I've got a couple of TX9s. I've the 20-inch one, which is my most popular video, which is hard to believe. But which I must try and route that set out. It's buried in storage at the minute, so it'll be no time. It won't be in the near future. And then I have another one the same size as this, the Ferguson badge TX9, but that has issues. It's smashing fuses, so it obviously has problems. You can see there as it's on, it's starting to brighten up. So there's no real issue with this one, which is lucky and boring, I suppose, at the same time. We have our signal generator on. We're on. 1, 2, 3. Four looks to be. Oh! Go on, you can do it. Came on there, didn't it? There we are. Yeah. Now, that's strange. On the camera it looks fairly well focused, but in real life I can assure you the focus is actually up quite a bit. So is the linearity. Well, I suppose if I put the camera on facing it head on, we would see it better. Let's get down here. We'll try and get her sort of level with the set. Hello. So there you are. You can see the linearity is out quite a bit. The focus is out a bit as well. So we'll knock it off. We'll whip it around, get the back off, and we'll start twiddling things. The old rain got into it. Get the back off. Now this one has 2 big honking screws as well. The Ferguson doesn't have that, but maybe DER didn't want it to be too easy for people to get into the set, you know, because you could open these up with a coin or whatever, the 2 catches. And we're in. And it's not the cleanest by any stretch. Though not the filthiest television I've ever seen either. Might I add. We've seen some pretty disgusting ones in our time too. So we can see it's quite dusty inside, so I might just stick the vacuum cleaner in around it and give it a little whiz out, which I like to do, and then we'll do a few adjustments. Hopefully that's all it needs. You know, the tracks, there might be spots on the tracks from lying up or what have you. That'll do for now. No point going mental. No point getting carried away. Let's see, what way we do this now? Because I need to be looking down into the set. So, if I put the camera here, move this gear out of the way. So you can see the television as I make the adjustments. Turn it on. Back in, that would help. Right, I'm going to go with the height control first. Linearity. And that looks pretty good. Wouldn't be getting too carried away here either. I think that's pretty good. I wouldn't fall out with that. And the grayscale looks fairly good as well, but I'll just go grayscale, yeah. I think we'll leave that alone, it's good enough. I don't think you can fall out with that, for an old television that it is. No, that's looking pretty good now. The last job to do now is to set the HT for 115, and it's a little bit lower there at 106, so I'll just pull that up. So we leave it at that. Television's working quite well. Doesn't appear to be anything wrong with it at all, which is good. So, to say I'm fairly happy with that. We'll let it run for a few days and see if any problems transpire with it. I do see a hairline crack on the printed circuit actually. It obviously took a bit of a fall. Don't know if you'll be able to see it on the phone. But, so I might just check out the print, although there's no obvious, there's a crack starts here and it seems to run under the line output transformer, and you can see it there, I can feel it with the screwdriver. So obviously the print hasn't cracked yet, but I'll have to have a good look at that. I might bridge them anyway, because if it hasn't cracked yet it will with thermal cycling in the future. So a few little jobs like that to do, but overall I have to say I'm quite happy. I can see why people like these TX9s. I mean, that's a wonderful picture there. That really is a cracking picture. So you couldn't fall out with that. It looks great here in real life. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but I have to say now that looks really good. Let's see, I don't think the focus is out at all, but just walk it through either end of it's going to travel. That's an unbelievable picture actually, to be honest. I'm impressed with that now, I have to say. So yeah, I can see why people like these TX9s, alright. And they're getting thin on the ground now, you don't see so many of them about. But that's quite nice indeed. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that for now. That's just a quick video. What I'll do is I'll check out the print just to see. I might bridge all them tracks across that crack anyway. And I might bring the little set into the house and run it for a few days to see if any issues arise with it. But I have to say overall I'm very happy. She'll never tell her tale of how she got to Ireland, but she should have many happy years ahead of her anyway. All the best. We'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you again in the next one. All the best for now. Bye bye.